Thank you.
Uh, so today I'll be entering into technicals, right? Yes, technicals of Python. So Python data types. What happens internally when we define some data types? Python data types and variables. Python data types and variables, right? Yes. Every organization, right? Every organization, right? Use case has got data and operations. Every organization use case has got data and operations. Data represented using data represented, right? Data represented using data types or variables. Operations represented, right? Operations represented. Operations represented using functions. Every organization use case has got data and operations. Data represented using data types or variables. Operations represented using functions, right? So if we talk about any organization, take the example of a bank, right? A bank consists of customers and employees. Bank consisting of customers and employees, right? Yes. Customers have got data and operations. Customers data, right? Customers data like customer name, account number, address, balance, branch, right? Data represented using data types or variables. Operations, right? Operations like deposit operation, withdraw operation, transfer operations, right? Operations represented using functions. Data using data types or variables like employee data also, right? Employee name, employee ID, employee salary, designation, department, right? By using data types or variables. But employee operations like calculating tax, calculating HRA, net salary, all those are functions by using functions. Later we discuss about functions, right? Later we discuss about the functions. But as of now, our discussion is on data types, variables, right? If we talk about comparison of data types with other programming language with Python, right? Observe this, right? If we compare with C or C++ or Java, comparison with Python, right? Python supports dynamic data types. Python supports dynamic data types. In other programming language like C or C++ or Java, if you want to define a variable like x as 10, compulsory you need to define the data type int, right? If you want to define like 4.5, compulsory you need to say float. It is decimal, right? Float if it integer. If something in double quotes like sequence collection of characters, string set, right? But in Python, no need to define. Directly we can say x as 10. Directly we can say y as 4.5. We can say like string z as hello, right? Yes. Okay. X as 10, Y as 4.5, Z as hello. But here in other programming language, what kind of variable without defining this data type, we cannot create this variable X, right? What kind of variable X is? What kind of variable X is means based on this data type defining, we are saying it is integer variable. What kind of variable Y is based on this data type defining, we are saying it as float variable. Based on this data type defining, we are saying Z as string variable. But here in Python, as we are not defining the data types, what kind of variable X is? What kind of variable x is means what value you have assigned to it based upon the value that you have assigned. Excuse me. What value you have assigned. If you have assigned a integer value, integer variable created dynamically. So there is a function in Python type of x. Type of x is what type? Integer. Why it is integer? Because you assigned a integer value to it. You have assigned a integer value to it, right? Yes. Hmm. Type of, okay. As your y equal to 4.5, as you assigned 4.5 to y, what type of variable y is? What type of variable y is? Everyone, try to respond. You can unmute yourself and try to give your responses through voice or through chat. Because as you have assigned, so as you have assigned a float value to y, so it is going to be float type. And as you are assigning z equal to hello, as you are assigning a string value, right? As you are assigning a string value, type of z, type of z is going to be what? Type of z is going to be string type, right? So in Python, we no need to define the data types based upon what value you are assigning to it. Based on the value assigned, the variables are created dynamically. Type of x is int, type of y is float, type of z is string. To make you understand much better on these data types and variables of Python, just observe these four cases. I'm going to discuss four cases now. What happens internally when we define some variables in Python, right? Case one, right? Whenever you define some variable like x as 10, internally one object gets created with value 10, and that object is going to occupy some memory, right? Memory address. It is going to have some memory address location. That memory address is taken by x. What x is storing? What x is storing? Don't say x is storing 10. X stores this address. So here you need to understand three things here. Whenever I say print x, it goes to this address and prints whatever present at that address. Prints, yes, prints the content at that address. Prints the content at that address. What is the content at that address? 10. Print ID of x. Print ID of x, right? Prints the address. Prints the, if you want to print the address of x, prints the address of x. What is the address of x? 103070, right? And a print type of x prints the data type of x. Type of x is what type? Prints the data type of x. Data type of x is integer, right? Okay. Printing the content, printing the address, printing the type. So we have got some built-in function like ID for printing the address. And we have got a type function to print the type of x, right? Yes, this is case one. Everyone understand any queries in this? Printing the content, printing the address, and printing the type. Okay. Now observe this case two. Observe this case two, right? So whether your answers are correct or wrong, everyone try to keep responding, right? Unmute yourself and try to give your responses. Now try to answer everyone. X equal to 10, Y equal to 20. How many objects will be created internally? How many objects are created internally here? y equal to 20, one more object. So two variables with two values, two objects, two addresses. That's fine. This address is stored by y, that address is stored by x. Now try to say, what is the print x? What is the value of x? Mm, Print x, it goes to this address at
10.
10, right?
10.
It prints the 10. Now try to say address, ID of x. I want to print the address now. What is the address?
10307.
3070. Where exactly it is stored in the memory, that memory address it provides. Here I've taken some random value, right? Now type of x, what data type it is. As you have assigned integer value to it, type is going to be integer. Print y, try to say the value of y. 20. Address of y, yes, address of y, 104090, the address where exactly it is. Type of y is what type? Yes, integer type, right? Yes. So you need to understand two different variables x and y with two different values 10, 20. Two different objects gets created with two different addresses. Any query in this, anyone? Right. Okay, this is case 2. Now coming to this case 3. Case 3, right? Yes. Fine. Now observe this. I want the sessions to be more interactive, right? Yes. I'm expecting the sessions to be more interactive. Whether your answers are correct or wrong, keep responding. Case 3. Now in this case, x is 10, y 10. How many objects are going to get created? How many objects are going to get created for this xy? This address is given to x. Observe carefully here. Here only one object is going to get created, not two. Before creating object for y, it checks any object with value 10. If it is already available, then the same address will be given by y. X is 10, y is 10. Okay. So 10 and 10, right? X is 10, y is 10, z also 10. Don't think three objects with value 10, 10, 10 will be created. No. Already the object 10 is available. The same address will be given to x, y, and z. The same address is going to be given to this x, y, and z. Yes. Print x equal to print y equal to. So all the x, y, and z, they are going to share the same content and the address. But if x value is 10, y is 20, z is 30. Now try to answer how many objects? If x is 10, y is 20, z is 30. Try to say in that case. Three different values, 10, 20, 30. Three objects gets created, right? But here 10, 10, 10. Only one object, only one address. Print x or print y or print z. They are going to print 10 itself. Now observe, print address of x, address of y, address of z. 103070. If the contents are same, only one object. If the contents are same, only one object. If the contents are 10, 20, 30, then three different objects, three different addresses, right? This is case 3. Just 1 second. Just give me a second. Right. Yes. So 10, 10, 10, 10, only one hour. This is case 3. Now observe this case 4, right? Yes. Now this time, previously XY I have taken. Now this time I'm taking X as 10, X as 20. Now not X and Y, X and X only. Here for 10, one object gets created with some address. The address given to X. For 20 also one object gets created with some address. The address is given to X. Two objects are created. Up to here it's fine. But if I say print X, if I'm saying like print X, what is the X value it is going to print? What is the X value it is going to print? The latest value. Previously X value was 10, now X value is 20. Always it prints the latest value. If I want to print the address, yes, type is going to be integer type, right? So these are the 4 cases, right, for defining the variables. So what happens this one means it gets removed. X can store only one address, X can store only the one value. Okay, these 4 cases. In case 1, right, printing the content, printing the address, printing the type. In case 2, right? Yes. In the case 2, two different variables, two different values, two different objects, two different addresses. In case 3, if the 10, 10, 10, only one object, one address. In case 4, X and X if you are giving, the previous X gets removed, the latest X will be existing, right? Yes. Now observe. Discussing more on this data types, right? Data types. They are mainly are of 2 types. Data types mainly are of 2 types. Fundamental data types, yes, fundamental data types and the collection data types. Fundamental data types means in a okay, in a simple way, right? Object to holding single value. What is that? Object to holding single value. Collection data type means the name itself saying object holding collection of values, group of values, set of values, object holding group of values, right? Yes. Object holding single value and object holding group of values, right? Here. X equal to 10. One object is created, right? One object is created, right? With some address. The address given to X, right? Here, object holding single value. What is that? Object holding single value. What to know what we discussed, right? But collection data types means like, for example, X equal to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, right? Here, here also an object gets created, but this object is going to hold multiple values. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. It is going to have some address. That address is given to X. So here object holding group of values. Here this previously fundamental types, they hold only single value, but collection types holds object holding a group of value. Okay, fine. So now what are the various fundamental data types? What are the various collection types, right? Yes. Fundamental data types. Fundamental data types, right? Yes, mainly are of five types. Fundamental data types mainly are of five types. Integer, right? Second, like float, Boolean, string, complex. Five types. Mainly there are of five types. Integer, right? Like for example, integer, age 25, float, something in decimals, right? Yes. Like height, 6.5. Boolean, right, which returns either true or false, which returns either true or false. Boolean values 0 or 1, right? Yes. String means sequence collection of characters. Sequence collection of characters means city equal to Hyderabad, right? Yes. Sequence collection of characters. Complex means right. You're getting in this way, right? A x plus iy, right? In general mathematics, this is x is real, this is imaginary. But in Python, instead of I, the symbol, we use J, right? Yes. So fundamental data types, five types. Integer, float, something in decimals, Boolean, true or false, string, collection of characters, right? This complex, real and imaginary part. Collection types, right? Collections, collection data types. Collection data types mainly are of four types, right? Four types. Yes, first is like list, tuple, set, dictionary. List, set, tuple, and dictionary, right? Yes. List represented by using squared bracket, right? Tuple represented by using normal braces. Set represented by using curly braces, and dictionary by using a key and a value. So by seeing the braces only, you should identify what type of collection, right? Example, x equal to list of 10, 20, 30, 40, right? Four values. Square bracket means list. For example, y equal to tuple of values 10, 20, 30, 40, tuple of values, right? Set of values means curly braces, z equal to curly braces 40. Yes. Dictionary means key and value notation. For example, name Ajay, name Ajay, comma, age 25, right? Observe this key value representations. Name is the key, Ajay is the value, age is the key, Ajay, this 25 is the value. Key value representations, key and value representations. Okay. Right. So this is fundamentals and we have got a lot of discussion on these collection types like list, list indexing, list properties, list functions, list addresses, nested list, list modifications, right? Similarly for tuples, sets, and dictionaries, right? In the case of fundamental types, we have got a lot of discussion on this string, string indexing, string functions, string methods, string special characters, right? So these are fundamental and collections we'll be discussing in brief. But now, the fundamental type, as I said, we have got a lot of discussion on string, right? Generally, what is a string? A string is a sequence collection of characters. Sequence collection of characters, right? Yes. In Python, a string is represented. In Python, a string is represented. In Python, a string is represented first using a single quote. Using single quote, right? In this way, using double quote. In this way, a string is represented using single quote, double quote, and triple quote. Just observe this triple quote. Yes. So for single word or a single line, go for single or double quote. But for multiple lines or a paragraph, go for a triple quote, right? Example, just now I said city equal to Hyderabad. Sequence collection of characters. Sequence collection of characters. Each character here, each character, right, is identified, or accessed by a unique index. Each character of a string is identified accessed by a unique index. String supports two types of indexes. String supports two types of indexes. First one, forward index. Forward index or positive index, we say. Forward index or positive index. This index starts from left side to right side. This index starts with 0. Index starts with 0. Forward index or positive? Yes. Next is backward index or negative index. Secondly, like backward index or negative index. You'll be getting all these notes, right? Whatever I type, clear notes will be provided. Backward index, even if you want to make parallel, right? Can make notes parallelly also. Backward index or negative index. Index starts from right to left. This one. Index starts from right to left. So index starts with -1. Here index starts with -1, right? Yes. Check this with an example, right? So what is a string? How to represent a string, right? So anything within quotes is a string. For example, x equal to anything within single quote, double quote, right? It's a string. Python, right? Internally for this also one object is going to get created. Yes, here you can see it. Python, right? It is going to have some address. The address is taken by X. Now indexing, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left to right. This we call it like positive index or forward index. Forward index, right? Yes. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6. This we call it like back. This is negative index or backward index. Negative index or backward index. X is the name of the string. What is the value of x of 2? Everyone try to answer. What is x of 2 value? Which characters? If you want to access a particular character, x of 2 is what? T. X of -2 is what? Hmm. X of -2 is what? O, right? -2 value is what? O. X of 2 is what? T. Okay. So coming back to this, right? Single line comment in Python means if you are keeping anything like starting with hash symbol, we are starting anything with hash symbol means it's a comment. Single line. If we want to keep this entire thing in comment, multiple lines comment means start with in this way and just end with this. From where to where you want to keep, just to keep in double quotes, double triple quotes. Now x equal to Python within the double quotes. X is a string. Print x means prints the string as it is. Python. Type 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 of x is what type? String type. String at str. Len means length of the string. Means how many characters within the string? 6, right? So the length of x will be 6. Save it once. So in the last class, we have created a separate folder, right? Yes. In the demo session, right? Python 8 p.m. batch. So I'm saving it as str1.py, right? Now check this run module. Python printing that what type? str type. Length, length means number of characters 6. Next, y equal to programming. One more string, right? Now, if I say print x plus y means this we call it. I'm writing a comment for your understanding. Concatenation. We call this as concatenation. What do you mean by concatenation? Adding two strings. Adding two strings means first string followed by second string. First string followed by second string. What is? First string followed by second string, print x plus y. Check this output. Python plus programming, run module. But I want space between Python and programming. Add 3 strings. X is one string. Between x and y, one blank string. X is Python, y is programming. Between these two, one space. Let's run module. You will get Python space programming. Okay. This is indexing, right? Next, string slicing, right? Yes. Now, I want everyone to interact here in this string slicing. I'm taking a string like this, Python program. From this, extract or print only Python from this. String slicing means extracting particular portion of a string. Extracting particular portion of a string. Yes. Extract only Python from this. Try to say print x of from where to where. This is 0 index. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So start with 0 to 5 it should be. But I need to give 6 here. Because up to 5 only, but this we call it like lower bound. This we call it like upper bound. I'm writing a comment for your understanding. Always upper bound is excluded. So if you have given 5, 5 should have been excluded. You won't get this n. So just save it with any name dot py extension. So 6 excludes up to 5 only it takes. Python will be the output. Now extract the middle portion of the string. These 4 characters you try to extract. Everyone try to say now. Extract only this PROG. Only these 4 characters. Try to say x of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Start with 7. Start with 7 to 7 you want, 8 you want, 9 you want, 10 you want. 11 I need to give 7 to 11. So 11 excludes. So even this space is going to take one index. We are starting with 0, right? Yes. 7 to 11 PROG. What if I give in the opposite way, 7 to 11, right? If I give in opposite way, like x of 11 to 7, 7 to 11 means this one. 11 to 7 means empty string it gives. Empty string. Why empty string? Because always slicing in the forward direction. Anytime if you are going in the backward direction, it prints empty string. So previously 7 to 11 means this one, you are going in the forward. But 11 to 7, you are going in the backward direction. Check it, is it giving empty string or not? Empty string it is giving, right? Extract PROG using negative index, right? Extract PROG using negative index, right? Yes. Yes. So you can see in the chart panel, right? The online team has forwarded some message. So the course content details and the previously like the video previous session, if you're not attended, right, the video, right, a demo video, right, that link is given where you can watch the previous session videos and this payment details and their contact details for any queries and that email ID, right, where you need to share the screenshot of your payment if you're done, if you have got enrolled, right? And one more thing, tomorrow the link will be changing. You are supposed to get enrolled. So you'll be getting the new link to your mail IDs for those who have got enrolled, right? So don't forget to share the screenshot of your payment. If you have got enrolled, then only they'll forward you that link, right? So, okay, fine. Extract PROG using negative index. PROG using negative index. Try to respond everyone, right? Print X of uh, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. Using negative index also, you should go in the forward direction only. -7 you want, -6 you want, -5 you want, -4 you want. -7 to -3. -7 to -3. -3 excludes. -7, -6, -5, -4. You will get PROG, right? You will get PROG. Okay. Now check this. You already got this PROG, right? Yes. Now extract the PROG. Now extract the entire word program. Extract the entire word program now. Using positive index, you try to say me first. Everyone. Using positive index, print X of start with 7. So here 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 you want, 8 you want, 9 you want, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 if I give, M will be excluded. 14, but 14 index not available. It's valid only because fat 14 excluded up to 13 only it will consider or shortcut X of 7 to slice from 7 to don't provide this upper bound. It reads from the 7th index to up to the end of the string. Both results the same output, right? Yes. Program. Try to extract the program using negative index now. This is -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7. -7 to, if I give this -1, right? If I give this -1 means M will be excluded. M will be excluded. So don't provide this upper bound. -7 to up to the end of the string, right? Program, right? Yes. Now, what if I ignore this lower bound? X of lower bound is ignored. 6 I have given, right? It reads from the start of the string to 6. 6 excluded up to 5 takes. Means this and this both are same, right? Anytime lower bound is ignored means it reads from the start index. If this upper bound is ignored means it reads up to the end index. If you are ignoring both, it reads from the start to end. Entire Python program it is going to print. Entire Python program. Is that compulsory to use space here and here? Hmm. Or without giving space, both results the same output. Or you can say in this way, print x. All these three statements results the same output. Run module, right? Python start to end. All these last four statements results the same output, right? X of 0 to end of this string. These four statements results the same output. Start to end of this string. Python, okay, fine. Now, what if I say like print x of 0 to 14 with the increment of 2 means I'm writing a comment for your understanding. 0 indicates start value, 14 indicates stop value, and this 2 indicates step value. Means 0 to 14, 0 to 14 with the increment of 2 means 0 index, after that 2, after that 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Means only the even indexed characters only it is going to read. After P, next T, after that O, after that space, after that R, G, A, this way index. Similarly to same, in the same manner, right? X of colon, if I give colon means 0 to 14. 0 to 14 or this colon, both are same, right? With the increment of 2, same output. This and this gives both same output. 0 to 14 or this with the increment of 2. Similarly, write print x of colon colon -1. It reverses the string. What it does, reverses the string, right? It reverses the string. Check it. You will get the entire string in the reversed order. PYTHON PROGRAM. Now, have you heard about the word palindrome? Just I'll take 10 minutes more. Palindrome, right? Have you heard about the word palindrome? If we reverse anyone, if we reverse a string, if we get the same string, if we get the same string, then it is a palindrome. Example of palindrome, anyone? MADAM, madam. If you reverse also, you will get the same thing, right? Malayalam. If you reverse also, you will get the same thing. DAD or MOM or SIS or LEVEL level. or NITIN, right? If you reverse also, you'll get the same thing. Race car. Yes, museum, right? Museum, right? Yes. So in this way, all this, right? For example, x equal to madam. If I take x equal to madam, print x means prints madam. If I reverse means just now I said how to reverse a string. This one, right? X of colon colon minus one means reversing a string. Store the output in y equal to this. Print y. If x and y both results the same output, it's a palindrome. Check it. Both x and y will be same, right? Yeah, madam. Then it's a palindrome, right? Fine. So we no need to write huge codings here in Python, right? We have got inbuilt functions or methods available. Just I'll take 5 minutes. So some inbuilt methods. We have got like string methods, right? Which I'll just show you where we won't write any code, any codings here. Like we have got a method like upper, right? To print in uppercase. To print in uppercase, right? Yes. For example, x equal to Hyderabad, right? I want to print this in uppercase. The x is x dot upper. Just check it. It prints in uppercase. If you have got any queries, you can ask me up, right? Yes, I'll provide multiple examples. Run module. It is printing x in uppercase. If you got if you got a word or a line or a paragraph, if you want everything to print in uppercase, fine. Second is like lawyer. To print in lowercase. For example, x equal to Mumbai. I want to print this in lowercase. X dot lawyer, right? Run module, right? Printing everything in lowercase. Mumbai in lowercase. For example, x equal to, try to observe this, India. I want only the first character I only in the upper, remaining all in the lower. Only the first character I. For that we have got a method called capitalize. Check it. Only the first character I only in the uppercase, remaining all in the lower cases. India, right? So what is the method? Capitalize. For capitalizing the first character of each word. For capitalizing the first character of, for capitalizing the first character in a string. For example, I got a string like this. Good evening, Hyderabad. I want these three words are there. Here we have got three words. First, second, third. First, in every word, the first character G I want in upper, E I want in upper, H I want in upper. Every word, first. Okay, fine. Just observe, right? Good evening, Hyderabad, right? Yes. So every word first character. Good evening, Hyderabad, right? Every word first character I want in uppercase, right? So just say print X dot title, X dot title, right? Yes. Run module, check it. G in uppercase, in high evening E in uppercase, in Hyderabad H in uppercase, right? Each and every word, first character in the uppercase. So what is that? Title, right? For capitalizing the first character of each word in a string, each and every word. For example, where can this be helpful? This title, right? One more example, we can check. I got some employee names. Rohit, Ajay, Miller, James, Amar, George. Each and every, in this way, you got some hundreds of names. Each and every employee name, first character I want in uppercase. EMPS dot title, that's it. Every word, first character in the uppercase, right? Rohit, Ajay, Miller, James, Amar, George, right? Yes, in this way. We have got, in this way, we have got many methods like replace. For replacing a portion of a string, for replacing a portion of a string, right? X equal to, right? X for replacing a portion of a string. Yes. For example, Java is easy. I'm saying Java is easy. Print X is the string dot replace the word Java with Python. So it is replacing the word Java with Python. So it gives the output as Python is easy for replacing a portion of a string. So for example, Java is easy and Java is simple. I'm saying right. And Java is simple. Will it replace each and every occurrence of Java with Python or only the first occurred Java? So every Java will be replaced with Python. Python is easy and Python is simple, right? So in this way, we don't need to write any codes. It's very simple, right? We have got these many methods like upper, lower, capitalize, title, replace, and many more like swap case, find, strip, split, starts with, ends with, join, right? In this way, many more methods, right? In the next session, I'll be discussing more methods of this, right? String methods. Count method is there, swap case is there, find is there, strip is there, split is there, join is there, right? Many more methods I'll be discussing in the next class, right? So everyone, right, check that tomorrow the link is going to change. So get enrolled for getting the link to your mail IDs. So if you're done with the enrollment process, don't forget to share the screenshot to that mail ID given, right? Yes, Durgasoft online training and the course content, everything you can check in the chart. You can copy that and the contact details of the online team. If you're not got the link, you can contact them. The previous videos, demo video link, right? It's provided. You can check it, right? Yes. Once again, you can just check this course content, right? In brief, in depth, we'll be discussing, right? Many modules we are going to cover, right? Python basics, Python operations, operators, IDs, flow controls, looping statements, strings, collections, lists, tuples, sets, dictionary, functions, modules in Python, packages, errors and exception, file handling, object-oriented programming concepts, regular expressions, database access, Python data and time, OS module, graphic GUI module, right? Excel workbook, data analytics, introduction to data science, Pandas model in brief, NumPy model in brief, and Matplotlib. And people who wants to go for full stack Python web development, right? So Django web framework, Django installation, Django project architecture, Django application creations, Django views, Django templates, admin models, advanced concepts like ORM, class-based views, crispy forms, embedded video, right? And you will be given knowledge on this UI technologies like HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I was just saying, right, in the previous session also, this is what, one second. Python Core and Advanced will be spending 70 hours of time. Two months will be the duration. 5,000 is the fee structure for it. UI technologies, web development, right? It's HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Bootstrap. Everything is going to be discussed. This is a separate UI technologies, right? It will be along with the Django framework. We'll be providing this, and not the Django framework. You will be developing 15 to 20 applications. This and for Django framework, especially, you will be having hands-on where you will be doing parallelly along with me. Flask framework also I'm going to cover, and also REST APIs, right? And MySQL and a project. It is also going to take 70 hours, 2 months duration, 7,000 is the fee structure for it. So total Python plus frameworks, 5K plus 7K, it's 12K, right? 70 plus 70, 140 hours. So totally 4 months, right? But even if you want to go parallelly also, Monday to Friday, last Saturday, there was introductory sessions for this on Saturdays and Sundays. If you want to go parallelly with this UI technologies, right? There was a demo in the last week. You can continue from the Saturdays and Sundays, right? On this UI technologies or frameworks. If you want to, doesn't want to go for 4 months, if you want to do parallelly, right? You'll be getting the recorded videos of each and every session, right? Soft copy of the class notes, assignments and tasks you'll be getting. A WhatsApp group will be created for technical discussions and resumes and interview questions and live interactive questions, right? So the timing for the first 1 week or 10 days, I said it will be at 8 p.m., but later it starts at 9 p.m., right? Yes. So before you do with the payment, just I'm saying about the time, make it clear about the timings. So from tomorrow onwards, every day, the video you'll be getting to your Google Drive. Within your Google Drive, you can check the videos of each and every session from tomorrow. And tomorrow, a WhatsApp group is going to be created, and you will be added to that WhatsApp group. And you'll be from tomorrow, you'll be getting the notes, whatever discussed as part of the class.
Hello, sir.
So daily 1 hour class will be, right? Yes. Yes, go ahead. And
So,
someone was asking a query, right? Yes.
so there is earlier class, right? So like 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. So can I switch to this class then for Python?
Python 6 p.m., 7 p.m. There is no class. AM,
But
6
there is
a.m.
a
Morning you're talking?
okay, yeah, morning 6 a.m. right?
Yes, morning 6 a.m. is there.
So can I switch to that batch?
Yeah, you can switch. Yes, any batch, right? But
Okay, so
yes,
yes.
yes, you can attend. You can check with that online team the contact details, right? You can intimate them. Okay, you'll
Okay,
be
okay,
getting that.
okay.
You want
Thank
to go
you.
to
Yeah.
morning 6 a.m. batch you're talking?
Yes.
Yes, you can attend.
Okay.
Okay, fine. And also, I also deal with the data analytics, data engineering, right? So there is a big data package also available, means where Hadoop, PySpark, Linux, and Python will be discussed. This Python, Python Core and Advanced 2 months course, right, is also included in that big data package. So where PySpark especially has got a great demand in today's market. So it's only weekends today. Hadoop, PySpark, and this Linux, 12 weekends batch. On Saturday, 2 hours, Sunday, 2 hours, you'll be having the session. 15,000 is the course fee. But Python, you can attend the regular Monday to Friday, either this batch or any of my Python batch, right? Once you get enrolled this package, you can attend any of my Hadoop or Python or these frameworks, right? If you want both big data package and Python package with frameworks, right? Both big data package plus Python package, it's 20,000, right? Where you can update with Hadoop, PySpark, Linux, Python, and this frame, the Django, Flask, REST API, and this project, right? Yes. So, yes, fine. So,
Sir, again,
tomorrow,
sorry. Uh,
yes,
so I have, so in big data package, these four modules are there, right? Hadoop, PySpark, Linux, and
yes,
Python. And for this, the fees is 15K.
yes, yes.
Uh, uh, eh, okay. For this four. Okay. So
For
that's
this,
fine.
for right? If you're anyone, if you have enrolled with Python, if you have paid for Python, right? That
Yes.
that whatever amount you have paid for Python will be deducted from this.
Okay. Okay. So actually, I have enrolled for this package, big data package. So yeah.
Okay, fine.
Okay. And you have not uploaded the Sunday's.
Okay, fine. You will be getting it, right? Check your Google Drive. Yes. Python full stack evening or morning batch. So morning people who are see this Satyanarayana, right? The people who are attend who wants to go with morning batch will be there. Evening batch will be there, right? For the evening sprints. Yes. Morning batches are different. Evening batches are different, right? Yes. There we have got any of the morning or evening batch you can attend, right? If once you have got enrolled with any of my Python or this, you can attend. Okay, but you need to intimate to that online team and me, right? It's fine. Okay. So if I'm done with this, I'll stop for now and we'll continue tomorrow, same time at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m., right? But a new link, right? Check your mails for that. Right. Thank you all for your time. Yes. Thank you. Meet you tomorrow. Good night.